Hi there. My name is Miss Di, and normally this time of year I would be coming to all of your schools, all of your elementary schools, and popping in to say hello. I'm the band director for all the elementary schools in Acton. And this year, while it may look a little different, I'm super excited to tell you that we are still going to have band. I know, right? So great. So the way it's going to work is a little different from years past. So I'm going to kind of take you through all of that. But I just wanted to kind of put it out there that it's going to be a different year, but we're still going to have a great time. So I'm here today to tell you the reasons why you should join band and kind of break down a couple of the instruments that you can play. And then you can look through the videos on my website if you're interested in finding out more about each instrument. All right, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with the reasons that you should do band. The number one and most important one is band is for everyone. Band is a place for anyone who has the desire to make music. I promise you. If you're thinking like, oh, it's not for me, it looks really hard, it's okay. We make sure that everybody has a good time in our group. Okay, and that's number two reason. Band is fun. Band's a really good time. Not only do I like to think of myself as a bit fun myself, I do love a good puzzle. But just by nature of the fact that you are in a group with your friends means you're going to have a really good time. Now, you can always ask your friend, hey, what are you going to play? Or say, oh, I think I'm going to play the saxophone. And you say, oh man, I was thinking about playing the trumpet. Am I going to see my friend that much? This year, you won't see each other too much. We are still going to have full band Zooms though, so you will get to see them a little bit. Plus, you'll get to see them at school. So, number two, it's fun. Great. On to number three. Let me consult my list here. Oh, that's right. So a lot of people get a little stressed out about concerts. And I get that. Concerts are a little stressful. You're like, oh man, and what if I mess up? All that good stuff. You don't have to worry about that this year. We're not going to do any live concerts until it's safe to do so. So you've got plenty of time to get comfortable with your instrument and get comfortable playing. That brings me to number four. Since we're virtual, you don't need one of these. That's kind of nice. And you get to do all of your learning online with your private teacher. So you'll be in small group lessons this year, which will hopefully be grouped by school and by level. So you'll hopefully be with the same people you were with last year if you are an advanced person, or if you're a beginner, you'll be with people in your school. So it's a good idea to just kind of check in with your friends. Maybe you do want to play the same instrument. That sounds great to me. Another really great thing about doing band is you get to work out problems on your own. You get to be your own problem solver. So if when you're practicing at home, you actually get to learn how to do that, by the way. We're going to talk about that a lot in your lessons this year. When you're practicing at home, you can come across a problem and go, oh, I don't know how to fix this. We're going to give you the tools to be able to solve that problem on your own. And believe it or not, those skills are also useful in other areas of your life. Okay. Next reason to do band. Have you ever found yourself, bored during quarantine? Where do I go to sell turnips? If so, band might be for you. We kind of keep you occupied doing lessons, and then you practice on your own. And I sometimes tell my students that it's kind of fun to annoy your siblings and parents when you're home. Things might be a little different now that somebody might have a Zoom meeting while you're practicing. So it's nice to find a quiet spot to practice. But it does help get rid of some of that boredom that you may have on your remote learning days. Lastly, the best part about doing band is that you get to play music. You get to learn how to be a musician. Some of you may have already taken piano lessons or any other instrumental lessons, maybe voice lessons, and you already know how great it feels to be able to perform and take a piece of music and translate it into sound. Sheet music doesn't sound like anything. But with the right skill set and a little time, you can make it sound like this. Pretty cool, right? So if you're still interested, the instruments that you are able to take this year are flute, clarinet, saxophone, the alto saxophone. You're not quite big enough for tenor saxophone, Dan. You're definitely not big enough for baritone saxes. And the trumpet, trombone, French horn, or percussion. The only thing different with percussion this year is that you guys will not be playing bells. You're only going to be doing snare drum. So if that's something that interests you, please sign up. So our woodwinds are our flutes, clarinets, and saxophone. Brass are French horn, trumpet, and trombone. If you have any questions about any of those individual instruments, I encourage you to look at all the demo videos that I put below this one. I made them last year, so I'm not exactly the new band director anymore, but feel free to peruse them. They should answer any questions that you might have. So yeah, those are all the reasons that you should do band. So I hope you'll consider being a part of one of the Acton bands. We have a really excellent time together. This year, the way we're going to structure things is we'll have virtual lessons. We'll also have video lessons that you can look at on your own. And we'll be getting together for full Zooms for all of our with our entire band. So you will be seeing each other. You'll be hearing each other play. I won't force anybody to play for anybody, but I am a firm believer in, getting to play for each other. So I hope you'll consider it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. My email address is on our website, and I hope to see you this year.